Hey friends, I'm going to jump right into this bi-weekly grocery haul. We are approaching week 4 of the Pantry and Freezer Challenge. My rules for the challenge for myself are just to not add anything to the pantry or freezer during the challenge. I'm trying to stick below $150 every 2 weeks when I go back to the store for fresh produce and dairy. I was hoping to pick up squash and zucchini today, but it looked awful. I ended up finding 2 halfway decent squash, but there were no good zucchini. Egg prices still make my jaw drop every time I'm at the grocery store. Thankfully, our chickens have been laying again. We're getting 8 to 9 eggs a day on average, and we are able to sell at a very reasonable price to some of our friends and neighbors. I restocked our Q-tips. We ran out several days ago. This is the first time in years that we've actually run out of Q-tips or cotton swabs. Everyone in the house has been counting down until I ran to the grocery store. We've also been out of my son and husband's favorite coffee creamer, so I picked up 2 of those. Those last a good 2 weeks or so. We haven't purchased plain Greek yogurt in a while. My younger daughter will be very excited about these. She likes to pack yogurt and honey and granola instead of something like a sandwich in her lunchbox. These are our favorite little cherry tomatoes. We like the variety. They're always good, never mushy. I got a 10-pound bag of baking potatoes. My oldest daughter has great plans for these. She could live probably on potatoes alone if we let her. I plan on having hibachi one night in the next week, so I picked up 2 squash and 2 mushrooms. As I said before, these 2 squash were pretty hard to even find because they were in such bad shape. I got 2 bags of small avocados. This is another thing that my 2 youngest like taking in their lunch boxes. I just cube up the avocado, mix in just a splash of lemon or lime juice and some everything bagel seasoning, and they just eat it with a fork. It's really tasty, good healthy fats. We are going through a lot of avocado oil these days. I am no longer purchasing regular vegetable oil, canola oil, none of the bad oils anymore. So we have olive oil, which of course is not great for high heat situations. So if they're going to add a little bit of oil to their pan to do hash browns or eggs or whatever the case may be, they're using avocado oil now. And so we're going through a good bit more of it. When the pantry challenge is over, I will stock up on several really large bottles from Sam's or Costco. The fruit yogurt is another thing that my youngest 2 have been kind of rotating, taking in their lunch boxes or having as a side with their breakfast in the morning. So I picked up quite a few of those to last us the next 2 weeks. They were out of green grapes this morning, so I got 2 bags of red grapes. I need to wash those really well. They have a lot of dirt and residue on them this time. A big 6-pound bag of clementine oranges, more American cheese, some fresh bananas. I'm actually going to do some meal prepping later today or possibly tomorrow if I don't have time today in order to put a bunch of banana oat pancakes in the freezer. They are gluten-free and will be a good option for my youngest kids for breakfast in the mornings before school. We'll probably just spread some peanut butter on them rather than covering them with something sugary like maple syrup. A little bit of cream cheese because I'm thinking about making a big batch of breakfast burrito filling that we can stick in the fridge and the kids can eat on throughout the week. And I like to mix cream cheese in with that. Now, I haven't been purchasing meat. I haven't purchased anything this month that has gone in the freezer or the pantry, so technically this isn't breaking my own set rules. But Italian sausage is really, really best when I am making calzone filling, and I plan to make 2-gallon bags of calzone filling, put one in the freezer for next month when I have to bring a family dinner, and then make calzones one night this week for my family. So I guess technically that is breaking my rule. Oh well, I made the rules. I really needed to go ahead and get this meal that I'm taking to a family from church next month. I did one this week and I do one again in 4 weeks, and I wanted to go ahead and have that planned and prepped so that it's not kind of weighing on me as it gets closer next month. So that'll be all right. It'll be convenient. I got 2 large sour creams, 2 large ricotta cheese. The ricotta is for the calzone filling. And 5 heavy whipping cream. 4 last us for 2 weeks easily, but I got a 5th so that we have some flexibility to make biscuits or whipped cream for a dessert or something like that. I didn't want to cut it too close with our coffee. I use heavy whipping cream cut in half with water in my milk frother for my coffee each morning. A lot of people ask me on a regular basis, why do you buy so much heavy whipping cream? But the answer is we don't buy commercial milk. So anything that we would need milk for, I just dilute heavy cream, and it's just easiest for me to buy heavy cream. That way I can use it for lots of different things. We use it to make whipped cream. We use it in recipes. We just dilute it with water. I dilute it with water for my coffee. And then something I thought about as I finished up this grocery trip was that quite a few of the things that I purchased today, I will no longer be purchasing once we have our dairy cow. We will be able to make our own cream cheese, sour cream, yogurt, heavy cream, regular cheese. It'll take a while for me to learn how to do the cheeses. But as far as like ricotta, sour cream, obviously milk and heavy cream and yogurt, those are all very easy. And it's very exciting that those will be things we no longer have to purchase once we have our cow. Of course, having a cow does add some expense monthly. We are counting on an average of about $150 a month for hay and some other miscellaneous supplements, but it'll be really convenient. It makes me think of the garden and the chickens and even cloth diapering. It's not even necessarily that it saves you a whole lot of money, or maybe it doesn't save you any. Maybe you're spending a few extra dollars, but the convenience of having it right there on your property at your disposal, or as far as like cloth diapers go, you're just one load of laundry away from having more diapers. The fact that you're relying less on having to run out to the store or into town is what makes it really convenient. My total for all of this today was $157. I need to go back and look at my video from 2 weeks ago, but I believe that total was right around $100. So my total for the whole month of January for groceries was about $257. Or I guess we could round up to $260. Normally we spend anywhere from $1,000 to even $1,300 or $1,400, depending on how much we are restocking, paper products and toiletries and pantry items and stuff. So this has been fantastic. I was actually debating ending the pantry challenge for my family in January and just going ahead and going back to the store in February, but I'm not. I'm going to keep pushing through. It's going really well, and I am excited to show you some progress, major progress in our freezer for my week 4 planning video. Thanks for watching.